Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good morning, my dear students. How are you today? In this lesson, we are going to
Fine.
study Unit 10, Lesson 5. Please open your students book on page number 81. Open your students book, page number 81. Look at this picture here on the left side on the screen. You can see here a penguin is flying. What does this picture refer to? Hands up, please. What does it refer to? Khalid Walid?
The duck and he it is abandoned to the South Pole.
It's not a duck. It's a penguin. But here it's
Penguin.
of course penguins travel swimming, not flying. So it can be a bird that can fly. So I agree, it's a duck. It's
Yeah.
flying to from Berlin to South Pole or vice versa. So what does it refer to? Faris Amir?
Travel by flying.
Yes, it refers to traveling. Good. It flies. Good. The educational value for the month of April, it's time management. As I told you before, you should organize your time. You should think about things which are important and do them first. You should have a plan to achieve all your goals. So you should organize and manage your time to do many tasks in a very short time. Now, look at the picture here. These pictures refers to different means of transportation. How do people travel? Hands up, please. How do people travel? Amr Hamdi?
They travel by car, by plane, by ship, or by bus.
Thank you. Ahmed Jamal Wardani?
They travel by ship, by balloon, by cars, by trains.
Good. So we have to pay attention to the prepositions when we use with means of transportation or transport by train, by car, by bike, by bus, by plane, by ship, by taxi, on foot, or in a balloon. So we use by with all the means of transportation except foot on foot, and we can use another preposition in or on. It depends on the means of transportation we are going to study later. Okay. Now let's see the new lexical items. Let's learn the new words today.
Set off.
Set off. Set off. Set off means to start. Set off. To start a journey. It's a phrasal verb. Phrasal verb means a verb plus a preposition to begin a journey. They set off together on the bus.
Drop off.
Drop off. Drop off. Drop off. To transport or leave someone somewhere. Drop off.
Pick up.
Pick up. Pick up. To collect someone from a place. Pick up. To go to somewhere to collect someone, typically in one's car. The bus driver picks children up from the school at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Pick up. So pick up, the opposite is drop off.
Register.
Register. Register. Register means check in. Register. To enter details in a list. You are registering in what? In a hotel or in an airport. To enter your name and details on an official document or page. If you want to register in a hotel, you should bring your passport.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Touchdown means land. What is the plane doing now? The plane is touching down the ground. Touchdown, to make contact with the ground in landing. So touchdown means land. And the opposite is take off. The plane takes off. It leaves the ground. And the plane touches down, it means it lands. All passengers switched on their mobile phones as soon as the plane touched down. The plane touched down, it means the plane landed.
Turn up.
Turn up. Turn up. To arrive somewhere, especially when you are expected there. Turn up. Some people are turning up at the airport. They are going to meet an important person. Turn up. To arrive somewhere, especially when you are expected there. Nobody had turned up to meet the passenger at the airport, so he called a taxi. Turn up. Now, look at the pictures here on Students Book, page number 81. Please have a look at these pictures and these phrases. Here we are going to learn some vocabulary concerning ways of traveling. How do people travel? They can travel by train, by car, by bicycle, motorbike, bus, plane, taxi, boat. These are different means of transportation. Now, discuss of which of the words in the list can be used with these verbs. Go by, ride, travel on, catch, get on, get off, get into. For example, I go by train, I go by car, I go by bicycle, so I go by motorbike, I go by bus. So go by, we can use these verbs with all the means of transportation. What about the others? Now, please read the words and phrases and match them with words from the list. Go by, ride, travel on, catch, get on, get off. So get on the bus, get off the bus, get into, get out of, get into the train, get out of the train. Drive, what do you drive? Choose one of these words. Or you can use more than one. You can use more than one means of transportation. To miss, what do you miss? I miss the taxi, I miss the bus, I miss the train. Okay? Now, exercise B, which of the words has a driver? Which of the words has a pilot? You have to choose two words. What are the words for people who go by bicycle and by motorbike? What do you call people? People who go by bicycle are called what? And people who go by motorbike are called what? Okay? Now, think about these questions and answer. Who can give me his answer? Faris Samir.
Yes, teacher. To go uh, by a train.
Yes, what else? Go by
Uh,
train.
by
Can you go by?
car,
Yes.
by car, by plane, by a boat,
Yes. All
uh,
of them.
by a bus.
All of them. Okay, all of them. Omar Hamdi. Number two, to ride. What do you ride, Omar?
To ride bicycle and motorbike.
Good. I ride a bicycle. I ride a motorbike. Okay, good. Shadi. Travel on. What do you travel on?
Yes, travel on train, bus, plane, boat.
Okay, good. Ahmed Jamal Wardani. What do you catch?
You catch uh, a bus, taxi, plane.
Okay. Ahmed Karam. What do you get on and get off? Get on and get off.
Get on and get off, train, bicycle, motorbike, bus,
You
plane,
get on the
boat,
bicycle. Okay. Mm. Yes.
boat, bus, plane, train, taxi.
Okay. Let's check your answer later. Okay. Muhammad Ahmed Al Hasib. Get into and get out of.
To get into the bus or to get out of the bus or train.
The train and the bus. Okay. Ahmed Altras. What do you drive? I drive.
drive train and the car, bus, taxi.
Yes. Good. Miss. What do you miss? Hani.
Uh, train, bus, plane, boat.
Okay. Question B. Which of the words has a driver? عبد الرحمن الغنام. Which of the words has a driver?
Train,
A
cars,
train driver, a car
and
driver,
bus and taxi.
a bus driver, a taxi driver. Yes? Okay. Which of the words has a pilot? Khalid Walid. Which of the words has a pilot?
The world have a pilot. Two. لحظة. Pilot. Go travel on.
No.
أو go
A
by.
pilot here, Khalid Walid. You
نعم.
have to choose one of the means of transportation here. A plane. Who flies the plane, Khalid Walid?
Plane.
Who
The
flies
pilot.
the plane? Pilot. The pilot flies the plane. We don't say a pilot drives a bus or a pilot drives a motorbike or a bicycle. So a pilot is related to just only to the plane. Okay. Now, what are the words for people who go by bicycle and by motorbike? People who go by bicycle, what are they called? What are they called? Let's see. Yes, Faris Samir. People who go by bicycle. What do you call them? Give me a word. Someone who rides a bicycle is called what? Omar Hamdi?
Yes, teacher. Bicyclist.
Bicyclist? No, cyclist. Without by. Cyclist. Cyclist. Okay, Omar Hamdi. Someone or people who go by motorbike.
Motorcyclist.
Motorcyclist. Very good. Thank you, Omar. Now let's check your answer. Are your answers correct or not? So go by. I go by train, car, bicycle, motorbike, bus, plane, taxi, boat. What do you ride? I ride a bicycle, I ride a motorbike, I ride a boat. And I travel on a train, a bus, a plane, a boat. What do you catch? I catch the train, the bus, the plane, the taxi. What do you get on and get off? I get on the train, I get on the bicycle, I get on the motorbike, I get on the bus, plane, boat. What do you get into and get out of? I get into a car, taxi, boat. What do you drive? I drive a train, a car, bus, taxi. What do you miss? I miss the train, I miss the bus, I miss the plane, I miss the boat because they have a specific time. So sometimes if I'm late, I miss the train, bus, plane, or boat. Now, which of the words has a driver? A train, a car, a bus, a taxi have a driver. Which one has a pilot? As I told Khalid Walid, a plane has a pilot. Now, what are the words for the people who go by bicycle and by motorbike? People who go by bicycle are called a cyclist, cyclist, cyclist. And people who go by motorbike are called motorcyclist, motorcyclist. Okay, now answer the exercise 2. How do you think these people usually travel? A king or president visiting another country. How does he travel inside the country? A king or president? Shad Zakaria.
By private plane or by limousine.
By limousine or by a car. Yes, by limousine. Okay, I agree. An expensive car. Good. A businessman visiting an office on the other side of the city. How does he travel? A businessman visiting an office on the other side of the city. Ahmed Jamal Wardani.
By car or by a taxi.
Yes, by car, by taxi. The first answer, a king can travel by his private plane. Okay, and a businessman can travel by car or by taxi. What about a student who is traveling to school every day? How does a student travel to school every day? Yes, Salah Atif.
By car and by bus.
By car, by bus, or we can say on foot. By car, by bus, by bicycle, or on foot. Now, we are going to revise what? We are going to revise the phrasal verbs we studied in the new words or the new vocabulary. Phrasal verbs connected with travel. Now we've got here a short passage. We've got a short passage, this description of somebody's journey. Now we are going to replace these phrasal verbs in bold, in black, set off, checked in, took off, touch down, turn up, pick up, drop off. We are going to replace them with a synonym from the list with the same meaning, but we have to correct the form of one of these words. Here, land. What does land mean? Land means touchdown. Land means touchdown. We have to correct it because touchdown is in the past. So we say landed. And leave. What's the past for leave? Leave. The past is, yes, Hani? What's the past
left.
for leave? Left. Yes, very good. Leave the ground, let someone go get out, register, stop to collect, arrive. We are going to replace the phrasal verbs with the synonyms or the same meaning from one of the words from the list. But we have to correct the form. We have to change it in the past or in the ing, etc. Now, please read the text silently and replace these phrasal verbs with one of these synonyms. Number one. Who would like to read number one? Yes, Abdurrahman Hassanin.
We set off for the airport at 7:13 a.m. in the morning.
7:30 a.m. Yes, set off. What does it mean, set off? Choose one of the words, Abdurrahman. Yes,
Left.
choose one of the words. Left. Yes, very good. So the right answer, we set off means we left. Very good. Thank you, Abdurrahman. Yes, Khalid Walid. Number two. As soon as.
As soon as the airport
We go to the airport.
نعم.
As soon as we got to the airport.
Okay. As soon as we go to the airport, we
checked in.
land. نعم. We land
checked in. What does it mean?
Checked in. register.
Registered. Registered. We add ed, Khalid. Registered. Thank you. Yes, Abdurrahman Ghanam. 3.
Took off. 45
yes,
minutes
45
later.
minutes later.
Took off.
Took off. Yes, what does took off mean?
Left the ground.
Yes, left the ground. Very good. So took off means left the ground. Very good. Number 4. Yes, Hani. Number 4, Hani.
Number 4. We touched down on time.
Yes, what does touchdown mean?
Landed.
Yes, we landed on time. Thank you. Muhammad Ahmed Al-Hasib. Number 5.
Yes. Unfortunately, nobody had stopped to
Stop to collect. No. Turn up. What does mean turn up?
Leave.
No. Thank you. Ahmed Altras. Unfortunately, nobody had turned up to meet us at Madrid airport. So we called the taxi.
Unfortunately, nobody had arrived to meet us at Madrid airport, so we'll call the taxi. Arrived.
Yes, very good. So turn up, Ahmed and Muhammad Hasib. Turn up means arrived. Thank you. Okay, number 6. Ahmed Karam.
حاضر أستاذ. 10 minutes later, the taxi picked us up.
Yes. Picked up. Picked us up. What does it mean? Picked us up.
اللي هي يا أستاذ stop to collect.
Collect. Yes. Stop to collect us. Very good. 10 minutes later, the taxi stopped to collect us. Drove us into the city. Thank you. Yes, Amr Hamdi. Number 7.
Drove us into the city and let us get out right outside our hotel.
Very good. So drop off means let someone get out of the car. Very good. Let us get out right outside our hotel. Very good. Now replace each verb in bold in sentence 1 to 4 with one of the phrase verbs in question A. Now you are going to replace these verbs: leaves, collect, let out, register with one of the phrasal verbs. بأي فعل من الأفعال اللي وراها حروف جر من الكلمات اللي هي إيه؟ turn up, drop off, set off, check in, take off, etc. Number 1. Faris Samir.
Yes, teacher.
Do you know?
Do you know when our plane leaves?
Our plane leaves.
Plane.
Yes.
Leaves means takes off.
Takes off. Very good. Thank you. Yes, Shad Zakaria.
My father collected me from the station.
Yes.
Picked me up.
Yes, picked me up. Very good. Picked me up. Thank you. Number 3. Ahmed Jamal Wardani.
Yes, teacher. The taxi driver said, "Where shall I let you out?"
Yes.
Drop you off.
Drop.
Drop
Drop
you
you off. Yes, drop you off. Very good. Yes, Khalid Walid. Number 4.
When have you got register at the airport? لحظة. At the airport.
What does register mean?
Check it.
A check-in. Yes, check-in. So you check in a hotel or you check in an airport. Okay. Check-in. Okay, Khalid. So register means a check-in. What's the opposite for a check-in? What's the opposite? Who can tell me? Haitham Nasir. What's the opposite for check-in? Who can tell me? Who's a good student here? Muhammad Hamouda. What's the opposite for check-in?
A checkout.
Very good. Yes. The opposite for a check-in, a check-out. A check-out means to leave the hotel. A check-out. Okay. And you check out, you stamp your passport when you leave the airport. So you check in, you measure or you weigh your luggage or you weigh your you wear your suitcases and bags, and you have your boarding ticket. Okay, very good. Now let's revise the whole phrasal verbs here. I'm going to give you a quiz. Please be ready. Go back, take off, check in, pick up, set off, touch down, turn up, drop off. Let's revise them here again. So go up, it means return. Take off, it means to leave the ground. Check in means to register. Pick up, it means to go and bring someone or to collect someone up by his car. Set off, it means to start a journey. Touch down, it means to land. And turn up, it means to arrive at the airport, to meet someone. Arrive, to meet. Drop off, let someone go out of the car. Drop off. Okay, please be ready. You are going to answer 5 vocabulary exercise. You are going to choose the correct answer, and you have to answer the question correctly and quickly so that we can know the winner. Please be ready. I'm going to send you a link through this in the chat box. You have to press and sign with your real name, and let's see who is going to answer the question correctly. Here, copy link. عايز كل الصف يشارك يا شباب. سالم ما سمعتش صوتك اليوم يا سالم. Let's see who's going to answer. أسئلة اختيارية يا شباب. Choose the correct answer. عايز كل الصف يدخل معايا ويشارك. Read and choose the correct answer. Phrasal verbs حروف الجر. Using prepositions. Pick up, drop off, set off, check in, touch down. يلا كل يدخل يا شباب، لسه باقي 5. باقي 4 يلا. Now let's see. 19 students are going to answer this question. Answer fast to get more points. We will sit for London at 10. Sit what? Sit, up, in, off, down. Quickly, please. Who is the fastest? And the right answer is sit. Sit off is the right answer. Sit off. Number 2. Let's see. شاد زكريا, Johnny, أحمد جمال, لؤي, Salim. Good. Okay, let's see the second question. You should check at the airport before boarding. A check up, a check in, a check off, a check down. The right answer, check in. The fastest, شاد زكريا, محمد عبد الحسيب, أحمد جمال, لؤي. Good. Let's move to the third one. Dad will pick me from school today. Up, in, off, down. Up is the right answer. Let's see the next one. Who's the winner? عمر حمدي, لؤي شادي, أحمد كرم, أحمد سمير. Good. Let's move to number 4. She dropped her son outside the house. Drop, up, in, off, down. The right answer, off. Last question, number 5. Who is going to be the winner? Salim, Ahmed, Samir, Hani. Let's move to the third, last one. Last question. The plane touched on time. The plane touched up, in, off, down. The plane touched down is the right answer. Let's see who is the winner. The winner is Shadi Zakaria, 4,795. Good, Shadi. Thank you, Shadi. Okay, excellent. Now back to our lesson. Stating advantages and disadvantages of traveling by plane, by train, by taxi, and by bicycle. What are the advantages and disadvantages of traveling by air or by plane? Yes, Salim, Nabil, what are the advantages?
It saves time.
Good. Yes, Hani, say it. Amr Hamdi, what are the advantages of traveling by air or by plane?
It saves time and effort, and it's very comfortable.
Very good. Yes, so the advantages here and the disadvantages. The advantages, it's fast and easy and it's comfortable. Okay, what about the disadvantages? What are the disadvantages of traveling by air or by plane? Ahmed Altras. Shad Zakaria.
It's dangerous and the weather can stop the trip.
Very good. Thank you. So it's too expensive and it can be risky. It can be dangerous. Very good. So it's too dangerous or too expensive. What about traveling by sea? Some people like to travel by ship, by boat, or by sea. What are the advantages and the disadvantages? What are the advantages? Khalid Walid.
Advantages it's not costless, not expensive, and
It's not expensive. Yes, it
and it
doesn't
is
cost
not
much money.
dangerous.
Good.
Not,
Okay.
yes.
What else? Thank you. Muhammad Ab Hasib.
Yes, teacher.
What are the advantages or disadvantages of traveling by sea?
It's cheap and
Yes.
it have some beautiful view for the
Very good.
who's love beautiful views.
Thank you, Muhammad. So the
أستاذ
advantages, it's
أستاذ
enjoyable,
حضرتك سامعني
interesting.
دلوقتي؟
Ahmad Altras, yes.
أيوة
What are
أستاذ
the advantages of traveling by
كان
sea?
كان المايك معلق.
Never mind, Ahmed. Yes, Ahmed. What are the disadvantages of traveling by sea?
إيه... by
It's
sea.
tiring. It's tiring. It takes a long time. It's tiring. It takes a long time. It can be risky. It can be dangerous. So
Yes.
traveling by sea or by ship can be risky.
Yes.
And now let's talk about car accidents. What are the causes of car accidents here? Careless driving, distracted driving, not following traffic rules, poor car maintenance or fixing, and bad weather, over speed, running red signs or not stopping at the red traffic light, wrong way driving. So You have to study all the phrasal verbs here, study them so hard so that you can answer the vocabulary exercise and the grammar. Pay attention to the prepositions. Thank you so much. Until we meet again tomorrow, inshallah. Goodbye and good luck, or the next day.